Hey buddy, let's get real for a second. You want to know how to get rich? Cool. But here's the kicker. Nobody's going to tell you the actual price tag. It's not about side hustles, crypto, or passive income. Nah, I learned this the hard way. And honestly, it's going to piss you off. So picture this. Back in my 20s, I was grinding 80-hour weeks at a corporate job, thinking I'd hustle my way to millions. Spoiler, I burned out in 6 months. Then I met this guy. Let's call him Dave. Dave drove a Ferrari, lived in a penthouse, the whole cliche. One night, drunk on overpriced whiskey, he drops this bomb. You know why I'm rich? Because I traded my 30s for it. Turns out, Dave hadn't seen his kids in a year. His marriage? Paperwork. And he'd slept through his dad's funeral because of a deal. Grim, right? But here's the ugly truth. Getting rich isn't about what you gain. It's about what you're willing to lose. Let me break it down. You ever heard of the 10,000-hour rule? Yeah, it's B. Getting rich isn't practice, it's obsession. Think about it. Every self-made millionaire you admire, they didn't balance sage asterisk T. Bezos slept in his office. Musk lived on caffeine and spite. Even Kylie Jenner, yeah, I said it, sold lip gloss while her friends partied. But here's where it gets messy. You know what's not in those Instagram success stories? The panic attacks, the friends who ghosted him, the hobbies they buried. I've got a buddy who built a $10 million app, and his only weekend in 5 years was the day his server crashed. Now, am I saying you gotta become a heartless robot? No. But here's the question. What are you willing to sacrifice? Time? Sleep? Relationships? 'Cause the universe doesn't hand out lumbos for good effort. It's a trade. You want the yacht? Start rowing while everyone else is binge-watching Netflix. And yeah, you'll hear folks say, but what about balance? Sure, after you're rich. Balance is a luxury for people who've already won. Warren Buffett ain't hustling at 3 a.m. anymore. But back in the day, dude was a spreadsheet goblin. Look, I'm not here to scare you. But if you're serious about stacking cash, you gotta ask yourself, what's your non-negotiable sacrifice? For me, I skipped weddings, birthdays, even a best friend's divorce party. Long story. Regrets? A few, but that's the tax. So here's your homework. For the next 30 days, track every hour. How many are spent directly on getting rich? Not scrolling motivational TikToks, not daydreaming. Actual work. If it's less than 4 hours a day, you're not obsessed. You're just curious. If this sounds harsh, good. The world's full of people who want wealth. Be the one who demands it. And when you're grinding at midnight while the world sleeps, remember, that's the sound of your future self cashing in. Hey, thanks for sticking around. If this hit different, smash that subscribe button. Seriously, every click helps me drop more truth bombs. And if you're feeling extra, the Patreon link's below. You're not just supporting me. You're funding a rebellion against mediocre advice. Stay hungry, stay ruthless, and I'll catch you in the next one.